How you doing, everybody? My name is Dr. Sammy BAYA. Please welcome back to my YouTube channel. How to get rid of narcissistic and toxic in-laws. That's the title of this video. Navigating narcissistic and toxic relationships with in-laws can be challenging and emotionally draining. So in this video, I'm going to give you a comprehensive guide to help you address and mitigate these situations. Number one, you need to understand what toxicity is all about. Narcissistic toxic in-laws often exhibit behaviors that are manipulative, controlling, or overly critical. So when you recognize these traits, that is the first step towards addressing the narcissistic toxic relationship. You also need to set boundaries to get rid of narcissistic and toxic in-laws. Establish clear boundaries about what behaviors are unacceptable. Communicate these boundaries to your toxic narcissistic in-laws calmly and assertively. To get rid of narcissistic and toxic in-laws, do some effective communication. Practice open and honest communication. Use I statements to express how their behavior affects you without sounding accusatory. To get rid of toxic in-laws, involve your partner. Discuss the issue with your partner. Ensure you present a united front, as they can help mediate and reinforce boundaries. To get rid of narcissistic toxic in-laws, do minimal contact, minimize contact, do limited contact. If interactions are consistently negative between you and your toxic narcissistic in-laws, consider reducing the frequency of visits or phone calls. Quality over quantity matters. You can also change the environment when spending time with toxic narcissistic in-laws. Choose neutral settings that can help reduce tension and create a more relaxed atmosphere. You can also choose to stay calm to get rid of toxic narcissistic in-laws. Practice staying calm during interactions. If discussions escalate, it's okay to step away and revisit them later. You can also seek support if you want to get rid of toxic narcissistic in-laws. Talk to friends or a therapist about your experiences. External support can provide perspective and coping strategies. You can also focus on positivity. Try to redirect conversations towards positive topics or shared interests to create a more enjoyable atmosphere. Also do some empathy and understanding. Try to understand the motivations behind their behavior. This can help you approach the situation with empathy, reducing your emotional burden. To get rid of toxic narcissistic in-laws, recognize the toxic narcissistic patterns. Identify specific patterns in their behavior that causes stress. Recognizing this can prepare you for future interactions. You can also create a plan to get rid of toxic narcissistic in-laws. Develop a strategy for dealing with in-law interactions, including potential responses to common triggers. To get rid of toxic narcissistic in-laws, choose your battles. Not every disagreement needs to be addressed. Sometimes it's better to let minor issues slide to maintain peace. Also, try to address conflict directly. If issues persist, address them directly. Choose a time when everyone is calm to discuss concerns openly. To get rid of toxic in-laws, foster independence. Encourage your partner to foster independence from their parents. This can help establish a healthier dynamic. To get rid of toxic narcissistic in-laws, limit emotional investment. Protect your emotional well-being by not investing too much in their opinions or judgments. Also, try to encourage healthy relationships. Encourage your partner to build a more balanced relationship with their parents, focusing on mutual respect. In some cases, use humor. It can diffuse tension and lighten the mood during awkward family interactions. To get rid of toxic narcissistic in-laws, establish traditions. Create your own family traditions that don't involve in-laws, allowing you to cultivate your family identity. To get rid of toxic narcissistic in-laws, recognize toxicity in your life and in yourself. Recognize or reflect on your own behaviors and attitudes. Sometimes our responses can escalate tensions, so self-awareness is key. Create physical distance. If possible, living further away from your in-laws can provide much needed space to reduce stress. To get rid of these toxic narcissistic in-laws, engage in self-care. Prioritize self-care activities to help manage stress and emotional fallout from difficult interactions. Try to develop a support network. Build a network of supportive friends and family members who understand your situation and can offer encouragement. Practice assertiveness. Develop assertiveness skills to express your needs and boundaries without aggression. You can also document issues. Keep a journal to document incidents and feelings. This can clarify your thoughts and help you articulate your concerns. To get rid of toxic narcissistic in-laws, avoid gossiping. Refrain from speaking negatively about your in-laws to others, because this can create further tension within the family. To get rid of toxic narcissistic in-laws, navigate special occasions. Plan ahead for family gatherings. Set clear expectations and boundaries before attending events. To get rid of toxic narcissistic in-laws, consider therapy. Family therapy can provide a neutral space to address issues and improve communication between all parties. To get rid of toxic narcissistic in-laws, reflect on your needs. Assess what you truly need from your relationship with your in-laws. This can guide your actions and decisions. To get rid of toxic narcissistic in-laws, encourage positive change. If your in-laws show willingness to change, be open to gradual improvements in the relationship. To get rid of toxic narcissistic in-laws, create timeouts. Implement timeouts during conversations if discussions become too heated or emotional. This allows everyone to regroup. To get rid of toxic narcissistic in-laws, accept limitations. Understand that you may not change your in-laws' behavior. Acceptance can sometimes reduce frustration. So find common ground. Identify shared interests or values to foster connection and reduce tension. To get rid of toxic narcissistic in-laws, stay focused on your family. Prioritize your immediate family's needs over extended family dynamics. Your nuclear family should come first. To get rid of toxic narcissistic in-laws, use positive reinforcement. Acknowledge and appreciate positive behaviors from your in-laws. Reinforcing good behavior can encourage more of it. To get rid of toxic narcissistic in-laws, avoid controversial topics. Steer clear of sensitive subjects that are likely to cause disputes, focusing instead on neutral topics. To get rid of toxic narcissistic in-laws, try to be patient. Recognize that changing family dynamics takes time. Patience can lead to gradual improvements. To get rid of these toxic narcissistic in-laws, revisit boundaries regularly. Regularly review and adjust boundaries as needed, ensuring they remain relevant and respected. To get rid of these toxic narcissistic in-laws, emphasize mutual respect. Encourage a culture of mutual respect in family interactions, where everyone's feelings are valued. Recognize your triggers. Identify what specifically triggers your reactions. Understanding this can help you manage your responses. You can also practice forgiveness. Consider the power of forgiveness for your own peace of mind, even if the relationship remains distant. You can also create a safety plan. If interactions are particularly toxic, create a plan for safely disengaging from harmful situations. You can also utilize resources. Read books or articles about managing difficult family dynamics. Knowledge can empower your approach. You can also set realistic expectations. Understand that you may not achieve an ideal relationship with your in-laws. Adjusting expectations can prevent disappointment. You can also navigate holiday dynamics. Plan holiday gatherings thoughtfully. Ensure that your comfort and well-being are prioritized. You can also try to be gracious. Respond to negativity with grace. This doesn't mean accepting bad behavior, but it can help maintain your dignity. You can also encourage open dialogue. Foster an environment where family members feel safe to express their feelings without fear of judgment. You can also reaffirm your values. Stay true to your values and principles, and don't compromise your self-respect for the sake of family harmony. Also try to learn to let go. Sometimes letting go of the need for approval from your in-laws can lead to greater emotional freedom. Try to celebrate small wins. Acknowledge and celebrate small victories in improving the relationship. Each step forward is progress. So by implementing these strategies, you can create a healthier dynamic with your in-laws, leading to more positive interactions and a better overall family environment. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've learned a thing or two. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not done so. Thank you.